I know you guys have been waiting for this, but Trails into Reverie crafts, here we go. Ooh, Estelle. Wow, her model looks so good. Is it the same model as... No, I'm pretty sure they improved the model, right, in the remake? It's probably a lot more refined and upgraded. Ooh, I see the animation stuff that they've been doing. Oh, their effects are beautiful. Ooh, the positioning of where they're showing the attacks and how they're ending it, it's definitely a lot cleaner. Like, I know there were certain specific reasons for why they did specific things in Cold Steel 4, but to be honest, like, as someone who did not play it, obviously, it still feels awkward, even if I know there's like a specific technique reason for what they did. Like for example, I think his name was Reen. The way that the camera panned down and then stopped in like the most awkward space. I feel like if they wanted to portray something like that, it could have been storyboarded a little bit better and cleaner, which maybe they just didn't have time, which is understandable since they don't have as big of a budget. But I do think they could have done it and portrayed it in a very different way. Even in a way where they don't have to like animate so much, if anything. But in any case, but here, at least from Estelle's that I've seen so far, which is just Estelle for now, I do think they have worked on like the cuts and how they want to portray it. It feels a lot cleaner compared to what I saw in Cold Steel 4, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of these. Just to see if that really is the case, and it's not just her. Oh, okay. Yes, they really know what they're doing in this one. Yes, that's so clean. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, his. Oh, I don't even know where to start. Like, the way that the camera panned and zoomed in and the location that they're showing him from has just been perfection. And it really reminds me of when they used to do the chibis, like the really beginning. Obviously they're doing like a similar, they're taking from that and then improving into this 3D format with the full model. But I think they did a really fantastic job translating that chibi thing S-craft into what it is here. And I'm very astonished by how clean it looks. And even though Cold Steel 4 was very impressive, especially from like an upgrade in animation perspective, here it's like they went back to their roots and have finally figured out how to do the storyboarding very effectively, and also included the speed of the characters. Like, instead of going in like one, let's say if they're going like 1 mile per hour, then instead of going like slowly in the beginning and then fast and then slow again, they were doing like pretty much 1 mile per hour for the entire thing in the previous couple of games for the full bottle, which makes sense, especially if they're trying to still get used to the engine. But at this point, I feel like they mastered it, because if you look here, they're using a lot more animation techniques, especially with like the repeated ones that they really like using, which makes sense because it does make the movement look smoother and faster just when you're like staring at it. But not only are they using their effects and animation techniques a lot more effectively, but they're also doing the timing and perspective a lot cleaner. Like right here, there's like a slight pause and then everything, and where they show him, it's a lot more cinematic. Ooh, I like your weapon, Scythe. Who? Wait, is that the smartphone? We finally got the smartphones! Or I guess maybe that's just a regular mobile phone. Thanks, she has two now? Yes! It's a lot clean. Ooh! There we go! Oh! That's brutal! And she's drinking tea. She's so chill. Yes, Kokienyo. You did amazing. Ooh, Mecha, Mecha, Mecha. Ooh, the Mecha. It looks a lot cleaner. Wow, the impact is a lot stronger too. I am very impressed by the Mecha. The transformation. Ooh. Ooh. That is strong. Oh my gosh, you do not understand. I mean, if you watch Mecha anime, then you might understand, but you do not understand how amazing that was. That is exactly what I would see from Mecha anime, where, you know, they're about to release this strong attack, like a laser beam attack, and they do it in that exact order of like perspective and everything. And oh my gosh, I need to go back to that. I think it was like, so basically, you know, after the transformation, you what was it? I think it was like right here. So you show it, and then you're in the perspective of the operator and the mecha, you know, about to start your attack. And then from afar, that's how you see it. And then you see the operator, and then you see them about to do the attack. And now they're suddenly really far away and in the top left corner. And then release, and then they immediately show the attack coming. And then they show the, not minions, but the minor enemies being destroyed by this. Or I guess not even just for mecha anime, it's just for a lot of things, they usually tend to do it that way, and it's so great to see. It's like very satisfying, and I'm so glad they followed through with that. It really improved on the mecha, huh? Ooh! This looks a lot better, even for close combat, even though they already did close combat well. Ooh, dragon! Oh, yes! That's exactly what I wanted to see. The power was so good, especially when he's like putting his foot down, and then you can see like the cracks on the floor, and and when he's jumping and about to hit it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I really liked that part. Okay, now that I know that this gun thing is like an energy beam, I feel so much better. That makes sense why there's no like particular recoil. That's a unique way to show support. I like it. Oh! Holy! Yes, that was beautiful. What the heck? That was too good. Don't call me Koneko-chan, but thank you. That was amazing. Okay, this was the guy from, was it Azir? I still can't remember the names as clear, but he's the one from before Cold Steel, right? The protagonist. Ooh, man, the sound design has gotten a lot better. I think it's a lot cleaner too. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that blue one was really cool. Oh, his S-craft. That was really awesome. I think my favorite though is definitely the blue one right here. I think it's because it reminds me of something. There's like this particular anime where I feel like there's like this like animal-ish thing. Maybe it was a kid anime. I'm not really sure, but I really liked it. Maybe it was Digimon actually. I can't really recall, but I really liked this one because you can see the impact very well, and then to think that it's gonna be an animal and the amount of effects they use right there, but the sound design is just so tasteful and so I don't know how to explain it. So exciting to look at and listen to. Now we already know this one, so I'm gonna be skipping it since we've already saw it. There we go. I remember her. Ah, that's so nice. Her guns look so good. Whoa, that's so pretty. What the heck? I'm starting to feel like I did not see them at all, even though I know I did. Like I remember, I know that I saw their crafts and S crafts, but in this form, it feels like I have not seen their actual abilities until now, somehow, which is astonishing. And hers is like so pretty. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I really admire their use of colors. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is... They're using rainbow now. Girl, you are just so cool. Wasn't she younger before? Or maybe that was a different character. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that magic circle. I'm just so obsessed with how they do these. What in the world? No, why is it so beautiful? I don't understand. My brain's not like comprehending anything. This magic circle stuff is just... I love the way they draw them so much. It's ridiculous. I'm so weak against magic circles, to be honest. But also this part, oh my gosh, it just reminds me of was it like Yu-Gi-Oh where they do like fusions and stuff? Or maybe not. No, there was something. Oh, it reminds me of Precure. So in Precure, at least the first one, they have attacks similar to this. So I think that might have given me like the nostalgic boost right there. Oh, S-Craft. Oh, why is this game so pretty? This isn't even the most recent. You definitely got great data. Why does he look evil? Ooh. Wait, what is that weapon of his? Is it like a sword? No, it's a gun. Ah, it's both. Okay. Maybe slightly confused for a second because I thought his weapon was a lot longer. Ooh! Gosh, they mastered it! All they need to do is continue to refine their craft. I did not mean to make that joke, but as long as they refine their skills and apply it, then the games will just naturally look better and better no matter what. Because their foundation is already pretty solid at this point. Or at least that's how I feel. Again, I'm not like a pro animator, but just in general, it feels like they got their foundation pretty solid. Ooh, that's so, I love that one. Let me look at it again. I really like it. The motorcycle going forward, and then obviously that's her S-Craft. And let's keep going. And then her motorcycle just like zooming forward and destroying them with electricity, and the wind behind her, twirling behind her. Oh, that's so satisfying. And not to mention she turns here like the cool woman she is, and then goes in an awesome circle and proceeds to destroy the crap out of them. Oh, that's what we like to see. Ooh. It's amazing how much their effects have gone to. I know I always said that their effects were pretty amazing from the beginning, but you can also tell they used effects to like hide certain things or to make it more like a general type of thing. I'm not really sure if you know what I mean by that, but what I mean by general it's more like they don't like particularly show what exactly is happening clearly. So they use effects to hide that. But here you can see they're actually using like certain objects and effects and making it very clear what it's doing and where it's going. Like for example, the balls, like if it was before, they probably would not have made the balls like move around like that and everything. It would just be like flashy and then flashing and then more flashing. At least if it was like the beginning. But here you can see like the balls are moving around in a circle. And usually they might like show the balls, but at the very least it wouldn't be twirling like that. It wouldn't be very clear to see that either. But now they've reached a point where they can actually show everything. So even if they're not AAA game or whatever, at the very least you can see the care that they're putting in and the skills that they're improving on too. Cool. Let's see. Oh, the circle. Wow, the effects are clear too. Like their effects were actually pretty good before, but you can see it getting clearer and clearer in every game. Wow, even the chains. I'm actually quite shocked by that. So that's her stealth one. Oh, S-Craft. Oh, they really did. They're making everything a lot more specific now. I think hers is actually a very good example of this. Let me show you. So usually when you see someone doing a chain thing in the previous times, you wouldn't see these chains like appearing like this one-on-one. It would just be all of them already. Or I guess they would show it one-on-one, but at the very least, when they're attacking, the chains, like before when they would attack, the chains would, you know, have the parts broken flying everywhere, but the actual chains aren't broken. But here they did something smarter where she's aiming directly at it, and then, you know, the moment she clashes, there's a huge bright light. So it's not necessary to even do what they did before. Which is a lot cleaner to look at too. Ooh, that ability. Link attack. Ooh. Yeah, their camera work is really nice now. They know what to do to make it look a lot more epic and clean. See, look at that. They always have the same positioning of the camera for those final attacks because it looks epic. Max epicness. It's great. Who exactly is this? It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of reminds me of Lulu from Code Geass, his outfit. Oh wait, is it this blonde guy? Oh my favorite! Magic circle! Oh wait, he's C, okay. Ooh, they got destroyed. Ooh, now the environment. Is she gonna... Oh. I thought she was gonna grab the thing and then just whack them with it, but nah, it was just something out of here. Oh. That piece. Oh, she looks so cute in the mirror. Destroy! Oh, that's so awesome with the mirrors. You know, I kind of want to do that too. Just go step on the axe. Ow. Oh! Wait, did he make his two swords into one? He did, right? Let me double check. He was like right here. Oh, it's like a hilt thing for it. Okay, so he sticks it in there like that. And then that makes it one huge sword. Okay, okay. That's really smart. I never would have thought of that. Let's see what his S-Craft is like. Woo. Oh man, I'm so satisfied with these. Yes! Oh! Have you noticed that whenever they finish showing them and they're, showing their idle motion or winning, I guess, form, it's a lot smoother. Like there's a little bit more, let's see with him. So he's actually showing a lot more differences in speed, but it's a lot cleaner. And I think in a way, it actually speeds it up too because they're making it a lot smoother so they don't have to show it as long compared to the previous games. See, like with that, like before the spinning of the blades would have been like pretty even throughout, but then now it's not as even throughout when it comes to speed, which is preferable. That it's not like that. Ooh, her attacks look pretty. Ooh. You hide it in there, girl. That was crazy. So many. What, I have a bad feeling about that one. It's gonna explode, isn't it? Yeah, definitely exploding. I got the feeling that was the case. Yes, you definitely won. Okay, so this one I need to start with 127.18. I think we could start around here. 127.18. Okay, yes. So 127.18 is the rest that I need to check out. Ooh, who is this guy? Enemy, huh? Ooh. What the heck was that guy? That guy was like destroying them like extremely hard, like as if there's some kind of volleyball. Like, look at this, he's just shooting them up into the sky and then absolutely hammers them down. That's crazy. His voice sounds familiar. Can't really tell how he looks, but his voice sounds very familiar. I just can't remember where I heard it. Dang, they got destroyed so hard. I guess he turned into some kind of a demon? Oh my gosh. Also, this guy in particular, his model, it looks so different from the others. Like the others have a more like soft, simplistic type of model where it's closer to, let's say, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Although Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance looks more like almost as if you're looking at a plastic doll in 3D kind of thing, with some level of texture. But this one is like more like something really soft. Like all the characters, the texture isn't like plastic, but it's more like matte, I guess. Matted, so, or matte, or I don't know how to pronounce that word. But either way, it's not as like shiny. So it looks really soft, but this guy has so much texture on his model that it looks like it's from like a total different game. I was really shocked when I looked at him. Look at that! Look at that! Dang, she was so pretty, and oh, I really like her model. Or her design is just so pretty. Let me actually go back a little bit more. Magic circle! Wait, wasn't this guy good? I feel like I saw not her. Let me go back a bit more. Also, that magic circle is like divine. Why do they always look so good? I can't help it. It drives me crazy how nice it looks. But also this guy, he looks like he turned evil because of his eyes. I feel like I also saw him in the previous games where he was actually a good person. I don't think he was considered an enemy. Already saw it, so let me go forward a bit more. There we go. Wait, it's only into a different enemy? Okay, so that guy previously was... He was also a good guy, wasn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. I guess he's the one that turned evil or whatever it was. I think it's Reen, right? Because it was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skill. That's what it seemed like. Someone's gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, it's... If we compare it to what we saw in the previous game, if it is the same guy, then I do think this was actually done really well. Now we're getting the mechas! Whoa, that's so big! Okay, so now it's everyone. Dang, the amount of skill going through. And also the mechas are just moving so smoothly and it makes me happy. Also that mecha that they're fighting against kind of reminds me of, I think it was Lucifer in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Surprisingly, I'm finding a lot of things that I feel like have similarities to Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. It's not like the gameplay is similar. I mean, I guess it could be considered, I mean, it is a JRPG, so I guess it would fall under that. But I do like the fact that the good points are seen in both games, and that's what I get excited about. Yes! that thing was actually going to be a lot bigger, but surprisingly, it wasn't as big as I thought it would be in a very good way. I mean, maybe because when they were actually fighting against it, you know, in the crafts, I guess the camera work made it seem like it was bigger, but in reality, it was just like similar size. But it made it seem like it was big to a point where it's devastating to have to fight against it as a boss, I assume, which I thought was an interesting choice. And I guess it kind of shows like how much pressure the characters are under because of the way that they shot it at that moment. Either way, I really like Trails into Reverie, the crafts for it. I think it's definitely the best version I've seen so far. I still have a soft spot for like the really early ones though, because they truly, it was just, it was beautiful. I really liked it. It has its charm that makes me happy to see it. The 3D full model or full body models are great too. Especially seeing the progression from them from chibi to full body was quite amazing to see how much they grew throughout the games. But yeah, I think so far Trails into Reverie is probably their most perfect start of actually getting all the foundational stuff done. And then most likely the games after this, I think I've seen like only maybe 2 videos of the more recent games, like a couple of weeks ago or maybe months ago. I can't really remember. But either way, I do look forward to seeing those because they got everything correct here, or not correct, but more solid here. I feel like any improvements done in the future games or in the more recent games will be just refinement stuff, essentially. And maybe even effectively using the effects even more somehow. But either way, I really enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like and subscribe and share my video with a friend to spread the fun. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this one, then be sure to click on the playlist right here on the screen. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!